Shares of Palantir, they are jumping this morning. The company just announcing a partnership with IBM aimed at helping businesses deploy powerful AI applications. Palantir will adopt Red Hat software, owned, of course, by IBM now, and a launch of a new product aimed at harnessing vast amounts of data across hybrid cloud environments. You're looking at the Palantir stock up close to 8% right now. IBM getting a little bit of a push, not much, on the back of that news.
Today, I'm going to overview the news concerning IBM and Palantir that broke yesterday as I record this. In this video, I'll run through the stock movement over the past 2 trading days, read through the press briefing, respond to clips from a Bloomberg video, and talk about what this means for the upcoming earnings report for Palantir. Stock reaction. IBM has been flat over the past couple days, while Palantir has taken much more of the upside, with PLTR up roughly 12% since the announcement. Investors are clearly excited about what this means for the company. Personally, I'm actually more focused on what the implications here are for the future of Palantir and its platforms, with even wider reaching partnerships. So what exactly was the news? The press briefing. IBM and Palantir partner to help businesses easily deploy powerful and open AI applications, unlock valuable data across hybrid cloud environments. So this is a partnership designed to support businesses looking to maximize the value of vast amounts of data, including the following sectors: retail, financial services, manufacturing, healthcare, and telecommunications. So the two companies will deliver the expertise and data science skills businesses need to scale so-called AI-infused solutions. The new product, called Palantir for IBM Cloud Pak for Data, is planned for general availability in March of 2021. The new product will leverage Palantir Foundry and will integrate with IBM Cloud Pak for data services such as Watson, providing an information architecture that includes data and AI with built-in governance. It is designed to provide an easy-to-use, no-code, low-code environment for building applications that use AI to inform data-driven decision-making and automate tasks and processes. This project is intended to help businesses reduce data silos, integrate data sources across hybrid cloud environments, and govern data through the AI lifecycle. Rob Thomas, IBM's Senior Vice President of Cloud and Data Platforms, said, in reference to the partnership, quote, "Together, IBM and Palantir aim to make it easier than ever for businesses to put AI to work and become data-driven throughout their operations," end quote. The following are a few clips from a recent Bloomberg YouTube video.
Lizette, who is the real beneficiary from the deal?
You know, I think both of them would say that they're beneficiaries, Taylor. What IBM gets is a easy to use, they say it is an easy to use kind of graphical interface so that people throughout their organization can quickly and more easily ask questions, get the results they need using AI, and then make decisions on it, right? So that's what they get. They get to extend their what they already offer in the cloud data pack with AI software, okay? That's what they get. For Palantir, they get a chance to kind of not only expand their sales staff. Right now, they only have 30 salespeople, and they get to use IBM's 2,500, sales staff devoted to this. But they also get a chance to kind of see whether this payday, whether this big R&D bet that they began over a year ago is going to pay off. So they get a chance to explore that in real time.
Going from 30 to 2,500, I can definitely see the focus there.
Benefits. They summed it up pretty well. IBM benefits by getting access to Palantir's world-class, unique, and flexibly powerful Foundry platform, while Palantir, in addition to continuing to build its corporate reputation, also does get to benefit from the Salesforce leverage that is IBM.
Also see the synergies because it sort of seems as though they're going for the same target market, right, Lizette?
Yeah, exactly. As you know, Palantir has been around for 13, 14 years, co-founded by, billionaire Peter Thiel, and it got its start early in government. I mean, CIA was one of its first and most vocal customers. It later went into the Department of Defense. Of course, it's doing tons of work now not just for the U.S. government to help distribute the vaccine via the Tiberius software program, but also, throughout, with the CDC, et cetera. What Palantir has fallen short on time and time and time again, and what they got hammered for, for a long time, was the fact that they didn't have any commercial side of the business. And what they did have was pretty sparse. Even last quarter, they've only have 132 customers total, which is pretty small. So their target right now is to really beef up the commercial side of that business. It's almost half of their revenue right now, as a whole, and really target these larger customers that IBM already has.
Commercial upside. I think they presented the commercial side of Palantir's business all wrong. It's about client growth, sure, but first about developing a platform that is so good that every business would have no choice but to onboard to it, or face the productivity and financial consequences of not choosing to do so. And Palantir has almost gotten to that point. As it stands, PLTR is thousands short of its overall goal for Foundry clients, but that's only upside, at least that's how I see it. Working together. Ultimately, it's just great to see these two companies working together. IBM has been an industry legend since its founding in 1911. It's a joining of two worlds, in a sense, a modern, innovative, and young company pairing with a well-experienced, over 100-year-old enterprise.
Yeah, I thought that was the more interesting part of this, Lizette. And I mean, obviously, I could see why Palantir would want to cozy up with IBM. I am curious as to whether Palantir thinks they're going to be able to keep IBM at arm's length, because at some point, IBM is going to decide, well, maybe we can do this on our own.
That is a good question. Certainly something that I would predict that they worked out in their conversations. Apparently, they've been working on this since about October. They've known each other for a long time. They did not disclose the deal terms, unfortunately. And it really comes down to, whether, IBM has the force in-house to develop something similar, or whether they're going to continue to make good on this reseller agreement. The head of their cloud pack and data service that's pushing this, Rob Thomas, said that he expects half of all of their revenue to come through reseller agreements such as this, that they recognize that they can't build it in-house, that it's going to have to come through reseller deals if they want their customers to dig into AI, which is where the future is.
Palantir's unique offering. I still don't understand why some people still don't understand that what Palantir has is unique in the dictionary definition of the word. Their offering is singular in the marketplace. Just watch Demo Day again if you doubt that statement. Of course, IBM, given its area of operations, needs access to what Palantir has been developing over the past 2 decades. And no, they can't simply create their own version of PLTR's proprietary data crunching expertise. I do believe IBM has made the right decision here by choosing to partner up with Palantir. Q4 earnings. I'm looking forward to Palantir's Q4 earnings report and conference call on Tuesday, February 16th at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. I think we will definitely hear more from the executives on this deal, its significance, and how frequently us investors can expect something as big as this to happen again in the future with other massive clients. I've got part 2 to my PLTR earnings preview video coming soon, so I'll just close by saying that I think this is the type of news that could get analysts to take a deeper look at what Palantir is and does, and perhaps create an upward stock spiral. I'm not saying it will happen since there's a lot of uncertainty, as always with this stock, but the Q4 report could get some of these analysts to pull their price targets out of the ground and push the stock much higher in the coming weeks and months. What do you think? Until next time.